Well, guys, it's that time of the year again, but this time things are gonna be different because our tickets are booked, our flight is waiting because we're headed to Orlando. Welcome to my new series where I will be taking you all around Orlando and showing you some of the best attractions in and outside the city. The first episode is going to be the flight to Orlando, just to get started. I hope you enjoy. Excited?
Yeah.
So, what are you most excited for?
What is the place we're going to again?
So our route is from Toronto Pearson Airport to Orlando International Airport with one stop at Chicago O'Hare Airport. So we're finally headed to the airport.
Yeah, I can't see because my glasses are fogged up.
I should probably speed up a bit. These guys are... I mean, it says that the masks are optional, but like, just for safety, we'll keep it on. Yeah. We checked in using the self-serve system and then dropped off our luggage and went to the F gates, which are the only gates at Pearson Airport for flights to the United States. The border checks are done at all departing airports in Canada for the flights to the US, so always have your documents ready on the spot. So, okay. There is our flight, I think. It's right here. Right here. F64, that's matching same outfits. We're matching similar themes, I guess. So, say hi to the camera, short woman.
You're just tall.
Yes, I know.
I'm not short, you're just tall.
The first leg of our flight was in the United Express E170. Next to that was an Air Canada Airbus A330, which I find to be a beautiful aircraft. After boarding the plane, my flight review instincts kicked in and I started checking the legroom of the seat. And according to my height, the legroom was actually pretty good.
Your safety is our top priority. Please pause for a moment to give your attention to the following safety briefing. Even if you are a frequent flyer, as each aircraft type is different.
Before takeoff, the plane was brought onto the de-icing pad to be de-iced. De-icing removes ice and prevents dangerous levels of ice buildup by spraying a chemical onto the wing and body of the plane. And this stops any possible aircraft damage from the falling ice while the plane is flying.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, captain speaking. We are at the de-ice pad right now. They're just going to spray off a little bit of ice that the airplane picked in on the inbound flight. So just be the next couple minutes, you'll see one or two trucks come around the airplane here, and we'll be on our way. And while we're waiting here, I'll work on a estimated arrival time into Chicago. I'll be back with you in the next couple moments. Do remind you to stay seated with your seatbelts fastened as we are on the active taxiway. Thank you.
And now we were preparing for takeoff, and I just wanted to mention that the flight was for 1.5 hours, so not much was expected, but I was wrong. Any second now.
Oh, the clear side.
Move a bit up. Just after takeoff, we were provided with some drinks and snacks. I opted for some coffee and pretzels, like many passengers would also choose on this flight. Once the plane reached cruising altitude, the onboard Wi-Fi was turned on and it's free for texting on WhatsApp and Messenger. There is an extra fee, however, for internet browsing. Along with that, the Wi-Fi provides you with an infotainment on your phone that has your flight information as well as entertainment for the flight. And I could not resist the views we were getting as the sun was slowly leaving the horizon, and we had also started our descent at this time. We were arriving over the downtown of Chicago, and it was looking about the same as Toronto in terms of the weather.
We're on the track?
We're landing right now.
No, we're on the floor right now.
You'll tell. You will tell.
I can't tell.
Now we are.
There we are.
All carry-on items. Use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shipped. And at this time, you may use your cellular service.
Now, Chicago is also one of the busiest airports in the world, which is why you see airplanes of many sizes from many parts of the world, which is also why the airport is absolutely massive. We were also quite hungry, so we stopped at the food court of the terminal and ate some Chicago-style pizza. So guys, I'm currently waiting at the gate, waiting for the next flight to Orlando. That's going to be our final flight. So boarding starts in, I'll say, an hour. Unfortunately, we did not get any window seats, but it really doesn't matter because like, it's a night flight, so we can't really see much outside. And yeah, I'll probably just take a quick nap until the next flight begins, really. The boarding of our final flight had started just an hour later. The lights were turned off shortly after boarding was done, which is why I did not record much. After takeoff, the flight attendants gave us some pretzels, Biscoff cookies, and a drink, which is good given that the flight was also about 2 hours long. Almost 2 hours later, we had started our descent, and the views were good from the skies above Orlando. Some of this. There's everybody making vlogs nowadays, honestly, including me. Now we had to go to the pickup and drop-off building, which is in between the 4 passenger terminals. Fortunately, there are 2 shuttle trains that run from each of those 4 terminal buildings, and they all branch out from the central pickup and drop-off building.
Please watch your step.
Go. Baggage claim B.
So we're here in Florida now, just waiting for our ride, and my first opinion is कि इतनी ठंड भी नहीं लग रही honestly. It's quite warm, and I'm not sure if my body can get used to this, but I'll try my best. It's gonna be 4 days, but it's gonna be fun, and again my body cannot get used to this. And then finally, we picked up our luggage and waited for our ride. Problem was that it was extremely busy and no rides were available, given that it was almost 3 in the morning. We had no option but to book a larger vehicle. But the driver was very friendly and made the ride to our hotel quite enjoyable. And at last, we reached our hotel. Once again, I want to thank the driver of our ride. We checked in, got the key card, and went to our suite. I had been waiting for this moment for the entire day.